Welcome back to a universe of mystery. Today, we'll delve into the tragic and mysterious disappearance of Michael Paul Lemaitre, who went missing during the 2012 Mount Marathon race in Seward, Alaska. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing stories like this one. So let's dive in. Mount Marathon, located in Alaska, is well known for its annual race held on the 4th of July. This challenging 5K features a grueling climb and descent with an elevation gain of around 3,000 feet. The race is not for the faint of heart, and competitors must navigate steep, treacherous terrain. Originating in 1915, the Mount Marathon race has become a beloved tradition for both the local community and the adventurous runners worldwide. Each year, hundreds of participants flock to Seward, Alaska to test their limits and conquer the mountain. However, the race has also seen its fair share of accidents, injuries, and even a few fatalities. On July 4, 2012, a 65-year-old Michael Paul Lemaitre took part in this iconic race. He was a devoted husband, father, and grandfather, and an avid runner. Little did he know that this race would be his last. As the day unfolded, Lemaitre would vanish without a trace, leaving behind a heartbroken family and a community searching for answers. Paul Lemaitre was not an elite athlete, but he was passionate about running and eager to participate in this challenging event. Despite the inherent risks, he was determined to prove himself and conquer Mount Marathon. Lemaitre was last seen near the summit of Mount Marathon, lagging behind other racers. Although he was not as fast as some of his younger competitors, his determination was undeniable. When he failed to return after the race, his family and friends grew concerned. It wasn't long before search parties were dispatched to comb the mountain for any sign of him. The following is the actual search party featured on the hit TV show, Alaskan State Troopers.
I got called to search and rescue. A 66-year-old male went up over the top, last seen about 6 p.m. till about 9:30 right now. This is this man's first time running this mountain. Got a helo on standby. We're going to have a spotter go up with him and see if they can find him.
We do have a last visual of him at the top of the mountain. These two cliff areas, this is a 300-foot drop right here, and this backside is vicious.
The troopers can't waste any time. In less than an hour away, the temperature will drop to around 40 degrees.
We got about 40 minutes or so of daylight. We're going to start pulling people off here pretty soon.
Okay.
All right? It's too dangerous for you guys to be up there at night.
Mount Marathon frequently attracts novice racers who fail to recognize the peril, a blunder that some may not have a chance to repeat. Troopers dispatch seasoned hiker David Lorraine to scale the mountain slopes.
I have knowledge of this mountain, and if we have any search and rescues on this mountain, I'm the one that's supposed to respond to it.
So that's where they wanted me to go.
The path that existed earlier today is transformed into a muddy torrent, where a single misstep could result in a fatal plunge, equivalent to a 30-story descent.
So they put this trail in to bypass these rocks here to come up, but as you can see, this trail is pretty slippery. People don't, they're just coming down fast and they slip on the slippery rocks. The next thing you know, it's a good little drop down to the bottom of the chute there.
Clearly, the higher you go, the colder it gets. Hypothermia, especially when you get damp and in these conditions in a rainforest type of environment, it can set in really fast.
A cry for help gets the troopers' attention, but it's a female voice.
You in the trees? Can you see me? I'm coming. Just stay there, don't move. You aren't cut up or anything? Okay. Pretty cold?
Yeah. Is there like down there, is there like anywhere I could go in?
Yeah, we'll get you help.
She had a pair of running pants on. They were ripped. I did see a little bit of blood. She was shivering. She was sopping wet. She was stuck.
Yeah, this is really bad right here.
Yeah. $21.42. $21.42. 42.
This was right on the bottom. I don't know if it could be a clue or something. We're just right here at this last part.
Yeah.
That's not his.
I don't know. Is it?
Do we know where the pen is?
One of them's in here.
In the back on the couch there.
Did you see what he was wearing this morning by chance?
I didn't.
Okay.
Where was that located at?
It was on the mountain,
go.
down low,
Come on.
but
Probably not.
As daylight fades, the ground searchers decide to suspend their efforts until morning. However, with Lemaitre at risk of succumbing to the freezing temperatures overnight, a final attempt is made to locate him using an aerial thermal camera.
The weather, the rain coming down, if they find this guy, they've got to offload the trooper in the dark. The temperature's down pretty low. With that thermal camera, we'll be able to spot him pretty quick. He's going to stick out like a sore thumb up there. Landing could mean a couple of different things. They could be having trouble with the helicopter, or they could have found the subject. They could be trying to get down to him. Okay, so no contact with him right now.
We are currently on the hillside. We're yelling and waiting for a response. We have no contact with anybody. We're just waiting to see if we are going to hear anything.
The helicopter searches throughout the night and into the next day and finds nothing.
It's been over 72 hours. During this time frame, I've probably received about 10 hours sleep. I'm gonna kind of go home and try to reprocess and reorganize things. It really teaches you to focus what's important in life, because none of us really know what the future holds. All we really have is the now.
Searchers comb the mountain day and night using helicopters, dogs, and ground teams in an effort to locate Lemaitre. They searched every possible trail and even ventured off the established paths, hoping to find any clues that might lead them to him. But as the days wore on and the search area expanded, the chances of finding him alive began to diminish. The search for Lemaitre was extensive, with authorities, volunteers, and family members scouring the mountain and its surrounding areas. Despite their efforts, no trace of him was ever found. The search was eventually called off, but his family continued their quest for answers, determined to uncover what happened to their beloved Paul. Over the years, various groups and individuals have returned to Mount Marathon to continue the search for Lemaitre. Some have even claimed to have found personal items that may have belonged to him, but to date, no definitive evidence has been uncovered. Lemaitre's disappearance not only left the family in mourning, but it also raised serious questions about the safety of the Mount Marathon race. In the wake of this tragedy, race organizers implemented improved communication systems and increased safety measures to ensure the well-being of future participants. They also established cutoff times for racers to reach specific checkpoints, providing a better way to monitor their progress and ensure that no one is left behind. Additionally, the race now requires participants to carry a personal tracking device, which allows organizers and emergency personnel to locate them in case of an accident or an emergency. These changes were made in the hope that no family would ever have to endure the same heartache that Paul Lemaitre's loved ones face. The disappearance of Michael Paul Lemaitre remains shrouded in mystery. Some speculate that he may have succumbed to the harsh Alaskan wilderness or perhaps encountered a wild animal. Others suggest that he may have become disoriented and wandered off the trail. Despite the many theories, there is still no concrete evidence as to what truly happened. Lemaitre's story has captured the attention of the public and the media, with many drawn to the unsolved mystery and the unwavering determination of his family to find the answers. Their continued search serves as a testament to their love for Paul and their desire for closure. As we remember Michael Paul Lemaitre and his family, we're reminded of the importance of staying safe and vigilant in the great outdoors. This tragic story serves as a cautionary tale for all adventurers. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. Please like, share, and subscribe to A Universe of Mystery for more captivating stories like this. Until next time, stay curious, safe, and keep exploring.